Hi, it's the Queen of Feeling Fabulous, Rochel Marie Lawson, with some blissful living tips or information for you. Now, if you're a person that travels a lot, and what I mean is you spend a lot of time in and out of airports, traveling from one destination to another, whether it's for your career, your work, your business, or just for pleasure, there are some things that you can do holistically and naturally to assure that you have blissful body while you travel and during all of your travel. And I want to share some of the things that I do because I do travel quite a bit, and I find that sometimes it can be quite difficult, not only on the mind but on the body as well. And so for me to help myself to stay in that blissful living mindset, these are some of the things that I found that are most beneficial to me and to you when you travel, whether you travel a lot or a little, okay? So let me share them with you right now. First of all, you know how all the airlines have this, you can carry on one personal item and one carry-on. And what I suggest is if you are going to be on a flight that's longer than 2 hours, then you want to put in a nice eye mask. The reason why I say a nice eye mask is because when you get tired, you can put that nice eye mask on and close your eyes and have a nice peaceful shut-eye without having any disturbance from the light inside the planes or outside if you're traveling during daytime and when people might have the windows open. So number one thing, it is a must to have a nice iPad that you can put on your eyes so you can get a nice slumber while you're on the plane. Next, carry some earplugs. Now, earplugs are important. I know a lot of people like to have their music on or various things that they're listening to and they have their earbuds in. Those work just as well. But if you're not listening to music and you don't have your earbuds in, or you're not watching a video or not listening to some other stimulating aspect, I suggest putting some earplugs in your ears while you're traveling. For one, it'll block out the noise that might be disturbing you as you try to rest with the beautiful iPads that you just put on. And two, it'll assure that you get a little bit more peaceful slumber, which is very hard to do on a plane. But having earplugs will assure you get a little bit more peaceful slumber as you can block out the external noise of the plane as well as the internal noise from all the other passengers that might be on the plane with you. So number two, have a set of earplugs. Number three, drink water before you get on the plane or before your trip like crazy. You cannot drink enough water. And the reason why I'm going to say drink as much water as you can possibly stand is because when you're on the plane and when you're up in the air in those ethers, it's very, very drying to the skin externally and to the body internally. Now, I know how we all have that phobia of not wanting to use the airplane bathroom, but if you do as I suggest and drink a lot of water prior to getting on board the plane, basically load yourself up with water, then when you get on the plane, you won't be so apt to go to the restroom. Your body will be hydrated. And also, if you do it before you get on the plane, you're gonna eliminate before you get on the plane. You're gonna go to the bathroom before you get on the plane anyways. So doing it before you get on the plane. Of course, I want you to hydrate when you're on the plane, but before you get on the plane, drink as much water as you possibly can. And that, again, my friends, will keep your skin hydrated, your body hydrated externally as well as internally, which will help to keep that air in the belly and the bloat in the belly and the swelling in the extremities down to a minimum. The next thing I want to share with you is tip number 4. And tip number 4 is to get up and stretch when you're on one of those flights that are longer than 2 hours. Get up and stretch, whether you walk back to the back of the plane or whether you just get up and stretch in your aisle, but stretch in the row of your aisle. Get up and stretch, whether it's just standing up for a few minutes, reaching up high, twisting, turning, letting your body get moving doing some deep leg bends or lifting your legs or walking in place, whatever you need to do, get up, my friends, whether it's getting up and stretch, walking to the back of the plane, or just getting up and moving a little bit. Get up. And you want to make sure you do that at least every hour on flights that are longer than 2 hours. The next thing I want to share with you is tip number 5. And tip number 5 is about keeping us looking and feeling absolutely fabulous. And how we do that is we need to moisturize. We need to moisturize our skin prior to getting on the plane. We need to moisturize our skin once we are on the plane, and we need to moisturize our skin once we get off the plane. And my suggestion is to carry a little misting bottle of some hydrating distilled water. You can add essential oils to it. Carry that in your carry-on along with your iPad, your earplugs, your bottle of water, and use that misting spray throughout the flight to keep your skin on your face hydrated, or your skin on your hands hydrated, let alone just make sure you use it. Again, distilled water with a little essential oil of your choice, whether it's lavender, frankincense, rosemary, lemongrass, whatever you choose to put, citrus, orange or grapefruit or lime or whatever you choose to put in your distilled water in your spray bottle. Make sure you carry that in your carry-on. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you is to pack your own food if possible. Airplane food can be very expensive and it's not necessarily the best choices for you. Although a lot of airplanes are incorporating a lot more healthy food choices in the establishments that they have in them, if you can pack your own food, it's always best because you know what you put in your stuff. Now, TSA is kind of funny and it varies from city to city. Everybody does something a little different. So if you can get away with it, or if you can check before you go, check with TSA to make sure that if you pack some food, you can get it through security without any problems. Otherwise, my suggestion would be to go to one of those healthy food choices or healthy food places within the airport and pick out something that's healthy, particularly maybe a salad, some water, and some hummus or some other healthy natural food that's good for you and your body type that you can have on the plane, so you're not succumb to starvation on the plane or those horrible box things that they now sell on the plane with preservative foods that probably have been around for years and years and years. So tip number 5 is actually to pack your own foods. Now, this next tip I want to share with you is I am all about holistic health and wellness, and one of the things that I do with regards to myself is I utilize essential oils and I recommend them to those that I work with. So carry essential oils, and I'm just going to give you the downright body basics that you need that will help you as you travel to stay blissful. First one is lavender, second one is lemon, third is peppermint, and the fourth one is either organic oil of thieves or On Guard. And you can find out more about where to get these essential oils by clicking on my website at healthhealingwellness.com or RochelLawson.com. All right, and now are you ready for the last blissful living tip that can help you to stay feeling and looking absolutely fabulous and fine while you travel? Alrighty, here we go. That tip is to walk as much as you can. Once you've gotten to your destination, instead of taking the cab for short distances, how about take a walk? Take a nice long walk. Or instead of taking the elevator, if you're not up too many floors in your hotel, how about walking up the stairs? Or how about just taking a nice brisk walk around the block once you get situated in your hotel, or a nice brisk walk around the hotel property. Whatever you can do, my friends, walk as much as you can. And the reason why I say this is because it's going to decrease the swelling in your lower extremities. It's going to get your circulation moving, not only your circulatory system, but your lymphatic system as well. These systems need movement to keep things flowing and so that things do not become stagnant. When our circulatory system and our lymphatic system become stagnant due to non-movement, there's what we call a shift, a third spacing shift, and fluid shifts out into our interstitial fluids, and we get those puffy ankles, those puffy feet, those puffy legs, and we are more prone to develop deep vein thrombosis or DVT. So when you get to your destination, my friend, go for a nice brisk walk or walk as much as you possibly can, and that will help to keep all that swelling down, help you to feel, look fit and fabulous, and help you to have a wonderful time as you travel. As I like to say, will help you to have a blissful time as you travel down your journey on your path to bliss, wherever that may be. And for now, my friends, that's all I have to share. Take care for now. Wishing you health to your body, wellness, and peace. Bye for now.